Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm I'm Simone Pirrotta, the Italian Space Agency, but today I will describe on behalf of the ISECG community, the preparation work for the Global Exploration Roadmap, the next edition that is expected to be released in a few months, basically in August. And for the ones who are not familiar with ISECG, it is the International Space Exploration Coordination Group. So here the keyword is coordination. It's not exactly cooperation or collaboration, but it's mainly on the effort of creating a global framework where agencies could, it's not binding, it's not, there is no specific commitment coming from there, but there is the effort to create a vision, a common vision, and a framework for a possible coordinated activities and to promote, in case possible, cooperation. It comes from the good experience of the ISS, basically, where different agencies and from different part of the world contributed in a positive. And it was a good experience to be extended to the whole exploration activities. It started in 2007, and there were at the beginning 14 agencies that joined in this forum, and the focus is, of course, in exploration in terms of both robotic and as preparatory, and then humans, human exploration, of course. And the terms of references were contained in this strategy. Global Exploration Strategy was the first document to be elaborated together and agreed. And I can also tell that it has been recently reviewed again, just to be sure that it's still actual and agreed. Also because several other agencies meanwhile joined the ISECG community. This is the current picture. We're starting from the 14th originary ones. Now the group is, sorry. Yeah, this starting from the originary 14. Now the communities are larger to 27. And there are lots of new emerging space agencies that joined the group, and it seems like they're benefiting of this contribution, so that we are promoting a dedicated working group. So ISECG is organized with a leadership chair group and also a group of senior agency members and managers that leads the activities regularly, while the routine work is organized around several working groups that are active in several areas. There's science and technology as enabling aspects and define the objectives, but there are lots of thematic working groups dedicated. The most recent ones are dedicated to the commercialization as one of the most interesting topic of the last period, and also emerging space agency working group that is has this effort to try to integrate at a different level, of course, comparable with their level of effort, but trying to have a harmonized contribution to the activities. Then dedicated teams. One is linked to the Exploration Roadmap Working Group that is dedicated to analogs as a very interesting environment for, of course, validation of technologies and of capabilities. Then the traditional ones are science, technology, and architecture working group that is mainly based on technical aspects, on enabling capabilities. Communication and public engagement are also necessary to make this work visible and known. The main products are basically the ones related to the science and technology working with products in terms of white papers, where they capture the main trends and they incorporate into this coordinated vision. The technology working group usually has dedicated gap assessment teams that work on topics that are considered of high interest. There was an ISRU, of course. There was the one dedicated to the recent one that are working on the power and nuclear generation and on the life support aspect. Benefit of exploration is one of the other main topic that is touched by ISECG community. But the main product is, of course, the global exploration roadmap, which is the main subject of this talk. Well, the global exploration map is again the effort to try to capture all the visions of the different ISECG members in a coordinated way. I can anticipate that it's really challenging, as you can imagine, because we have to capture all the needs and the possible vision, trying to be extremely fair and polite. So, but it's important to show in a coordinated and long-term vision what is expected. These are the first. The main graphic is what usually is used to depict the vision for the coming decades, and yeah, of course, Mars is the target for the next couple of decades. And while in time, the Moon has been consolidated as the next step, of course. After 2018, there was the need to have a focus on the Moon as a main target. So from 2018 to this year, there was no update in the GR, but ISECG created these lunar supplements that were more technical and focused document based on the plans for Moon exploration, and it captured not only the updated plans of each agency, but also had a focus on specific objectives and possible campaigns, lunar exploration campaigns in an incremental way. So you can, these documents are all free and available. I will then show you at the end of the website where you can easily download them. And for your interest and information. Anyway, from this type of graphics, you can see how it captures the is it okay. Is it the laser? Anyway, in the lower graphic, it's the main what we call the lunar exploration scenario. It's where the incremental growth in technologies and capabilities will allow to extend the presence of the humans on the Moon surface. How it's possible through these additional capabilities that relies on, of course, local resources, power production, and autonomy of the habitats and of the mobile elements on the surface. While in the exploration objective tables, the different targets and goals has been linked to possible measurement parameters and try to have, again, an incremental way to monitor if we are going in the right direction with this activity. So after these two supplements, lunar supplements 2020 and 2022, this year is expected the release of the GR 2024, which is the next step, collecting all the visions from the increased number of agencies. Here is the process that we are trying to monitor the progress, and in August we expect to have the final release. What's new in the GR? I'm sorry, I cannot show you the final graphics, and of course it will be released in a couple of months. So I apologize for that, but just to give a glance of and flavor what will be then included. A division has been extended to several other agencies, of course, and there are lots of the Horizon time horizon has been also extended in time, and there is a strong focus on sustainable aspect. We spend a lot of time trying to define what sustainability is, and I can tell it's really hard because there are several different aspects related to sustainability. And we try to capture the role of the private sector. ISECG is mainly agencies based, but yeah, we try to capture several the possible role and how to include the private sector in this challenge. The goals and objectives has been renewed, including specific aspects, and with a strong focus on the prosperity and also on engage of the public side and cooperation. Again, the main graphics, it's hard to be shared because yeah, that could be considered revealing. But I can just tell that at the beginning, the sustainability as a dedicated, again, a dedicated chapter because it's a really sensitive aspect. Focus on science as enabled for exploration and enabled by exploration. So there are these two different aspects, and you can find lots of text about it, but then there are the chapters dedicated to the different destinations, LEO, and how the future of the orbital stations after ISS, but also focus on the Moon and Mars with peculiar aspects, something dedicated to sample return and the importance of this in the science. The new one is other destination. Now this is captured as a possible as a new text coming from the scientific community as a need to capture what is expected also in that area. The technologies were strongly linked again to the specific destinations and how there could be a gradual and incremental using the Moon as a test bed and enabling then the presence on Mars. Again, this is the core team working on GR. We expect to have some rollout activities starting from next IAC in Milan, where there will be a dedicated special discussion and lots of material. At the time, in October, it will be released, so we'll have no problem with this. Thank you for your interest, and yeah, see you in Milan, and at this website starting from August, sorry, you can download it in next GR 2024. Thank you. Yeah.
Really have to wait and care about seeing you.
Okay.
If not, I want to you talk a lot about these younger species. You found something quite different that's emerged in having these newer partners coming in, or what some of the key messages you found from them?
Yeah, this is a very good question because, as I mentioned, it made the community larger, of course, with different visions. The main effort is to find a way to make agencies that have like space programs, of course, and space plans, but they were not already thinking about exploration as a target to have their own possibility to be included. We found several specific activities. We cannot promote cooperation like having like an ISECG CubeSat or small mission. That could be a good way to do a very strong and effective cooperation. But for example, for the analogs, we are promoting the approach of using representative areas of different countries as a test bed for technologies or maybe elements in this representative environment. So it's an interesting effort, and through education and through these ground-based activities, we are trying to incorporate them into this challenge.